Live? I can talk now? Am I on the camera now? Are we live? Oh my gosh. We are live. Hi friends, this is Tom with the Skeptic Sanctum. I know it's been a while. Had some issues, but I'm back, at least for today. And we are live again at one of our most favorite venues, the Conneaut Hotel in Lake Conneaut, Pennsylvania. Nice place, haunted place. And we walked around the amusement park earlier today, and it is so surreal, so awesome. If you ever have a chance to go to Lake Conneaut in Pennsylvania, great place. But psychic fair today. Lots of people doing readings. There's vendors here. It's a lot of fun. We're going to be interviewing people throughout the day. A lot of neat. We have authors. We actually have some people that did a movie. So we'll talk to them a little bit later. And I think Lizzie Borden will be here to chop my head off again like she does every time we're here. So nothing like getting my head chopped off again. Yeah, always fun here at at the Conneaut Hotel here in Lake Conneaut, Pennsylvania. It's a good time. So as long as my voice holds out, I'll be here. Otherwise, we have our co-host Phoenix is on board, so she'll be with you for part of the day. I'll be with you for part of the day, and lots of friends of the Skeptic Sanctum and Lantern Paranormal are here today. This place is hopping right now. Very busy. A lot of people, a lot of traffic coming through. A lot of good vendors in there. So if you need rocks or oils or anything, it's all here. So this is your chance. So if you happen to be in Western PA today, stop on by Lake Conneaut Hotel. I think it's $5 entry fee to get in, and to all the vendors, and sign up for a reading. I think it's like $20 for a reading, and there are workshops and lectures throughout the day and through the evening. Actually, we're here today and tomorrow. So stay tuned. We're gonna have a lot of fun today, and hopefully we'll have some people coming through the line. Not actually, everybody's inside right now. So, I mean, the lobby has cleared out. Kind of weird. So as soon as somebody comes by, I'm going to hijack them and see if we can get them to talk on the air. I'm not lying. It was busy earlier. And there's still a lot of people here, so. There you go. Well, you got fresh popcorn in the lobby. That's kind of cool. Nice smell. Pizza and pretzels. Oh my gosh! So it's going to be a great day today, I'm sure. It's beautiful weather here today too. Nice and sunny outside. Like I said, we walked around the amusement park earlier, and I did learn something today, that the roller coaster actually works. Yeah, I'm as shocked as everybody because that thing looks pretty bad, but I guess it actually works. So this summer, I'm going to have to come back and check it out when it's open, because that would be so awesome to ride a rickety old roller coaster. But this place is pretty busy today. A lot of people here waiting in the lobby, waiting to get their readings from a lot of psychics that are in the room, or go into the fair and, pick up some stuff. Like I said, there's authors here that have books on paranormal and how to improve your life or whatever. So, good times. Good times.
Do you like having your own personal mic?
Do I like what, Phoenix?
Do you like having your own personal mic?
I do like having my own personal mic. I'm not tied to the desk anymore, or the computer, which is kind of cool. Oh my gosh, I've got room to walk around. I could actually hijack people now. This is going to be so cool. This is going to be awesome. Oh, if you're here, good. Go right on in. They're taking pictures of a creepy doll.
She's our haunted doll, Rosalie.
The haunted doll Rosalie. Now we have a friend Danielle here, and her daughter was actually in the movie. And if Danielle has some time, we'll go ahead and talk to Danielle.
Yeah.
All right, let's do that. Can you move the camera around? Oh, sure. Thank you.
Can I come over there?
You guys are awesome.
You want to go over there?
All right, she's coming around here to the front. She's actually at our table today, good friend of ours.
Should we hold up the picture of her?
Yeah, go ahead. All right, hi, this is Tom again. I got Danielle, and who is this picture?
This is my daughter, Sophia, who actually played Rosalie in the Rosalie movie.
Okay, so what is the Rosalie movie, and where can people see it?
All right, so the Rosalie movie is out in selected theaters right now. Maybe you should be doing this, John. You're better at this. But she is out in selected theaters. It just got sent out to the distributor. We just had a red carpet in Cynthiana, Kentucky at the Ross Opera House. That was amazing.
Awesome.
Yes. So, here, you come do the talking, John. You're better at this, yeah. Sorry, we're going to switch people because John's way better. Come over here, John. You're going to talk about the movie.
So how did your daughter get to play this part?
So it started out with this doll over here that I'll show you in a minute. The guy who wrote it, produced it, edited, did all of that stuff. His name is Christopher Maggard. He had this doll, and they were playing around with it one day. And the doll looks so much like our daughter Sophia. He called me and said, "Hey, we need your daughter for this movie." And I'm like, "Which one?" We have 4. So it turned out to be the baby. She's now 8 years old. And she just, she's our hyper little kid that just runs all over. And she did it on set. It was filmed at Postown Elementary School, which is a haunted school in
Yeah,
Ohio.
we've been there.
So she basically, all day long, ran around, and they would be like, "Sophie, hey, it's time for your scene." And she would jump right into scene. It was perfect for her. It's just one of them things she was meant to do. We did some auditions prior to. We did pictures, and she just worked out fine. And oh, yeah, check out the picture. We even got a little role in it, too, so.
Wow, that's kind of cool. It's a picture off their phone of a proud mom and dad and a crazy, creepy-looking daughter.
Yes, I wish, yeah, we need to, because she goes from this sweet little innocent child who plays music and runs around and just loves everybody to this demonic possessed child that now is going to kill you. And so, she would literally, like I said, run around, be playing and everything, and the next minute she would be in scene and be like, "I'm sorry, I have to kill you now. I don't want to," but, and she would just, do her scene, and then she was off again, running around like happy kids, so, because, we got so much crap about it. People would be like, "How can you let your child play a demonic child? How can you let," you know what I mean? But it didn't affect her, not one bit. She is still.
It was a movie. It was play acting. It was.
And she understood that. So in my eyes, I think more parents need to support things like this for your kids. You know what I mean? It's one of them things that support these young guys, because she may not want to do it in 20 years from now. This may be the only thing she wants to do, but it was so much fun for her. It was a great cast and crew. Everybody was so easy to get along with. We became a family, and so if your kid comes to you and says, "Hey, I want to act," give them a chance. Take them to some classes. Do what, whatever, because you never know where it's going to go, and it's so much fun for them.
Yeah.
So we're going to let John tell you about what the movie's about.
All right. So we're going to talk to John now, my brother from another mother.
Good night last night.
It was.
We did a little karaoke last
Yeah. It was kind of a disaster for me, but that's okay.
night. Kind of a disaster.
Yeah, that was great.
So anyway, so the movie's called Rosalie. Now, what's it about?
It's a legend about a little girl that got pushed down some steps and died at the school. It's a legend.
So there is some truth to it, because there was a kid that fell down the stairs, supposedly, and didn't die at the school, but died at the hospital, supposedly later. Right.
They decided to try to make a horror flick about it, low budget.
Mixed with another true story.
They took a story of a friend of ours about his life growing up and mixed it, and then we shot the thing in 9 days. So, but
She was possessed at birth. Her mother was possessed, and when she gave birth, the little girl came out possessed. She was in school, There was our awesome friend Tommy, who played the bad teacher. He went to the principal and was like, she's evil, she's not right, and the principal's like, you can't put your hands on kids. And so the teacher goes out, he sees the little girl. I'm just gonna, anyway, so the little girl ends up dying. She ends up dying, and revenge has a new name. That's all we'll tell you. It goes on from that. 60 years later, some people go in the school. They are, trying to debunk the stories that go on there. And that's how it all starts. Because she wasn't telling it.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. So I've been to Post Town, so, and I
Brenda are amazing.
exactly. And, they did talk about the supposed kid that it was an accident. He fell down the stairs and died later at a hospital.
Right.
The only fatality caused by the school. I guess also there was like a train crash, nearby that they think wandering spirits.
School is a triage place.
Right. So I know some of the legends, or not legends, but some of the things that happened at Post Town. So the movie sounds really cool. So a little girl gets killed at the school, and then
The teacher also gets pushed over the steps because the janitor sees him push the girl down the steps. They all go over the steps, and all three of them die. So
all right. So spoiler.
No.
That's
There's more.
there's so much more to the story than that. That when you hear that, you're gonna be like, I don't want to watch it. But no, there's so many twists and turns to the story.
Right.
So darkness comes around. That's a whole other story.
So how can people, if it's, you said selected theaters, how can people get a copy of the movie or watch it online or whatever?
Okay, you can go to, there is a Rosalie Facebook page. On there is a PayPal. You can order the movies right now. We have T-shirts. Now, Santiago is in the movie, which is, he is in season 4 of The Walking Dead. No, 4. Then we have Tommy, who's the teacher. He is actually in a series. Yeah, he's a British actor. Love his accent. We love him to death. He actually has a series on Netflix called The A Word, about a kid with autism. That's pretty awesome. There you go. Look, right there. Yes. And then we have Joe. You know what? I should know their last names, but you know what? I don't. They're all just family. We all go on a first name basis. But go to Rosalie on Facebook. You can also check out Christopher Maggard on Facebook. Creepy Attic Productions, Ville TV. All of them have a link to it. Later on, I'll pull up the actual link and I will repost it on the Rosalie Facebook page.
Well, we can actually post that link on our page also.
Yes, we will post it on here. You can order the movie, T-shirts, autographed pictures, updates on new premieres coming out. There's a scrapbook.
There's
Meet and greets.
everybody's pictures. What do you call those kind of pictures? Just
We call them 8x10 autographs.
there you go.
I don't know.
For a small fee of $19.95, you can have an autographed picture.
I think the pictures are like $10 actually.
Yeah.
The movies are $20. The scrapbooks I want to say are 15 maybe. The shirts I believe are 20. There's several different deals. You can get like a whole thing, like a T-shirt, a book, a movie for a discounted price.
That's awesome. I'm glad your daughter had a good time doing that also. I mean, that's, how many kids have that opportunity to actually do that?
Right.
She loves those people and misses them terribly. So
Yeah. So is acting in her blood now? Does she want to do it again?
absolutely.
Yeah, she wants to do it again. And let me tell you what, for all you people that like when you watch movies and you think, oh, these people have it made, I want to be an actor, it is a lot of work. We're speaking 22-hour days sometimes on set. You can be like, these can be your best friends, but you know what? At some point, you guys are going to be at each other's throats. You are tired. You are cranky. You can go all day and only have like a peanut butter cracker or something, And behind the scenes people, like, kudos to them. They should get more shout outs than the actors some days.
Well, you just never realize what goes in behind the scenes,
Hours to get a 5-minute shot.
Well, I know that. I mean, I'm well aware of that.
Kudos, because like writing a movie, editing, and he did did we did have the Booth brothers that did some of our the editing and stuff, and
they did the final.
But it's just a lot of work that goes into it. So kudos to anybody out there, independent filmmakers. Support them, support your local people, and give people a chance. It's a lot of fun.
And for me, a shout out to Chris. I mean, when we did investigate Post Town a couple years ago, that's when we got our picture of, and you can get it on the Skeptic Sanctum Facebook page, of the entity that was like floating through the screen from Post Town. He looked at that picture, and he's a renowned ghost hunter. I mean, he's been ghost hunting for 20 years or more.
He had a show on.
Had a TV show. He looked at our picture and said, "Oh my God, that is the real deal."
He got excited.
Yeah, he did. I mean, the picture is that good. So if you go to Skeptic Sanctum, and I'll have Phoenix bring it up on the page if she can find it. And when Chris looked at that, he's a credible source. If he sees something, he's done it. He's got EVPs. He's seen it all. He's investigated everywhere, and he saw that one picture and said, "Oh my God, you guys got something here."
This is actually the doll that promoted the movie Rosalie.
So here we go. So, John, Danielle, thank you so much. I'm glad your daughter had a great time. It sounds like you guys had a lot of fun too. And you guys were in the movie too.
We're in the very end of it. Yes.
We're behind the scenes a whole lot, but yes, he plays a coroner. I play a EMT.
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool.
So real like it's all messed up.
I just look like I'm talking to Lynn.
That is freaking hilarious. All right. Well, I'm glad she had a good time. Hopefully the movie does really well. And hopefully she comes up with another part. Maybe not so creepy next time, but maybe that's going to be her genre. Maybe that's going to be her shtick.
All the people that we worked with, we had never met most of those people, and all these people just adore her, and they all want her for other parts in the future. So they're just trying to get funding. It's tough on independent films, when you have hardly any money to work with. So they're trying to get some funding together. They've got other movie projects happening. So
I'm going to do a shout out to one of my favorite networks, the El Rey Network on cable.
Oh yeah.
Talk about independent films.
You might see this there.
Yeah, I would love to see Rosalie on the El Rey Network because they actually sponsor a competition for independent filmmakers. So El Rey, if you're listening, I watch you all the time, especially the daytime lineup.
Yes.
Love it.
Good Saturday afternoon programming. Yeah.
Yeah, especially the kung fu movies on the weekend. Oh yeah, I get to put those on all day. They're on all day. That's awesome. So again, John, Danielle, thank you so much for stopping by, sharing the story. Glad your daughter Sophia had a great time doing the movie, and hopefully I'll get a chance to see it here soon.
Sure.
Oh, you have DVDs here, so I guess I could watch it.
We can do that later while we're
Yeah, maybe later after we're drinking some more Crown or something. I don't know.
All right. Tonight, although we can make our own.
No, it's true.
Woohoo! All right.
Crash the band tonight.
John, Danielle, thank you so much for sharing. Great story. Anyway, wow. That is pretty awesome. Good friends of ours had their daughter play in a movie, and it turned into be a creepy, deranged kid. I don't know where she would have got that from, but anyway. So we're going to take a short break. And we'll be back in a little bit just to once we get some more people lined up to come and talk to us if they want to talk to us. Hopefully I didn't scare anybody away yet. Again, it's Tom from the Skeptic Sanctum. We got Phoenix here, and again, we're at Lake Conneaut, the Conneaut Hotel in Lake Conneaut, Pennsylvania. Great venue, psychic fair today, having a good time. So if you happen to be in this part of PA or Ohio, stop on by. Lots of vendors. If you want to get a psychic reading, there's psychics here, and right now it's a hopping place. So it's a place to be right now. The weather's beautiful. The lake, I'm looking at the lake outside the windows right here. I mean, it's gorgeous. The weather's nice. There's a shark down there. The amusement park isn't open. That's a fake shark. It's not in the water. Anyway, thanks you so much, and we'll be back a little bit. This is Tom from the Skeptic Sanctum.
Peace out.
Hi everyone, this is Tom at Skeptic Sanctum. We're back, and sorry for the bright lights behind me, but we're in the lobby, and the windows behind me is the lake. So it's really sunny out right now. Phoenix had to take a break, and so I'm going to take over here for a little bit. So if something happens to the audio or video, it's this guy's fault. So bear with me. Anyway, we're here at Lake Conneaut, the Conneaut Hotel in Lake Conneaut, Pennsylvania, and Psychic Fair going on, like one of our most favorite of all venues here today. We're having a good time catching up with a lot of old friends we haven't seen in a long time, people we've done investigations with, and whatnot. So, it's a lot of fun. And the energy in this hotel today is really cool. Actually, it's a nice, friendly environment. There's lots of vendors in there, and we're outside of the vendors room. Unfortunately, it can't be in there because they sell the candles and oils and stuff. And the way my asthma's been acting up, like, whoa, man, I can't stay in there for more than a few minutes. It gets pretty bad. So, but I'm with you here probably for the next hour or so, and hopefully we can round up some folks and talk to some paranormal teams, some of the vendors here. I did go in and talk to a few. They're going to come out and visit with us throughout the day today. Some folks that have done some investigations, have some good EVPs, and we can share those with you. So looking forward to that. So that's coming up. And the vendors here, wide assortment of vendors selling stuff. We have some authors here. Again, selling their own books on the paranormal and other things. So a good time. But if you stop on by, we have some free swag for you. So we have these nice Skeptic Sanctum wristbands. Lost the mic. So stop on by. If you're in the area, stop by, say hello. You can't miss us. People keep on trying to give us money because they think we're at the booth where you sign up for the readings and stuff or to get into the place. And I've been taking money, but I can't take it, but I give it back to them. So it's like a lot of fun. But a lot of old friends here that we haven't seen in a long time. Chris from one of the paranormal teams here stopped by, said hello, and a lot of fun. John Shahady from Lost Souls is here today. So always fun time to see John. Yeah, I had a few drinks with him last night. So a lot of fun. The weather's beautiful here today. The lake, it's sunny here. The lake is really cool looking. So we're having a good time. So if you happen to be in this part of PA or eastern Ohio, western Pennsylvania, stop on by Lake Conneaut Hotel, Psychic Fair. $5 to get in. All the vendors. I think the readings are like $20. So if you want to get a reading, a whole slew of psychics are here. To give you a reading if you're into that. So stop on by, and as the day goes on, we're going to go ahead and get some interviews of folks, and maybe even talk to some of the people that are passing by, and saying, hey, why are you here? Are you going to get a reading, or what are you expecting? Or, as they come out, I'm not going to ask the personal stuff, but, is it your first reading? Have you done it before? Was it what you expected? Those questions, not prying too much. I don't want to get into people's personal lives too much. I know psychic readings can be more of a personal nature, and we're not going to do that here in the Skeptic Sanctum. We're just going to ask, hey, was it what you expected? Did you, was it worth it? Are you going to come back? Was it your first reading, or do you do it all the time? Whatever. That's what we're here for. Just looking for the facts. But one of our goal at the Skeptic Sanctum, as always, and hopefully we'll be back on the air on a permanent basis here pretty soon, is taking care of some other issues going on right now. When that happens, we'll be sure to let you all know that we'll be back at a set time and place weekly, and that's our goal. But for today, we're here having fun on location, Lake Conneaut Hotel, the Hotel Conneaut in Lake Conneaut, Pennsylvania. Good times. Yeah, so we did interview John and Danielle a little bit earlier about, their movie that their daughter was in, Rosalie. and they bought a creepy doll with them, and that's what all started the movie. Was they were playing around with a doll, and then their daughter was picked to play the part. So it was a lot of fun, and she had a lot of fun. She's 8 years old, and looking at the makeup and stuff. So go to the website, and you will see, the transformation of this little girl. A cute, beautiful little girl turned into a homicidal, psychopathic murderer, I guess. So, haven't had a chance to watch the movie yet. Here's the movie poster. That's their daughter. She's not like this normally.
Yes, she is.
Okay, Dad says, yeah, she is like this normally. So look for the movie Rosalie in selected theaters or on demand, and you'll see our friend. And we had John and Danielle on the air earlier today, so you can go back on Facebook and look for that interview. So good times. So anyway, I did talk to some paranormal teams a little bit earlier. They're going to come out and join us here in a little bit, and I will be online with you when that happens. We talked to some from Digital Paranormal Investigations. They're going to come out and join us here in a little bit. That way they'll be able to tell us, some of the things that they've investigated, some places they've been to, maybe some of the results or things that they found while they were on location at certain sites. They did share a couple of their EVPs with me earlier when I was talking with them there in the vendor's room, and they do have some stuff that they can't explain. Weird stuff. They're going to come out and join us. We also have Tops Paranormals here. There are always a lot of these events here in this area. They're always fun. We'll have them hopefully later on today and talk with them as well. Lost Sheep Paranormal, Black Souls. Let me see, there's a whole sign of 12th Dimension Paranormal Investigation Team is here. Panic D Paranormal, one of my favorite folks in the whole wide world. Lizzie Borden. And she tried to kill me with a hatchet, so I got to watch out for my neck because she's here today. So she'll probably try to kill me again, but that's to be expected at these events. So she always tries to kill me with a hatchet. I don't know why. They do some reenactments and stuff, and we'll have them on the show a little bit later, but they're always fun to talk to. One of our favorite interviews is always with the Panic D Paranormal, so a lot of fun. So we'll go ahead and talk with them as well. And of course, I'm here with Skeptic Sanctum, of course, and like I said, Ohio Lost Souls, Black Sheep, and along with Digital Paranormal, they're all here today with us, and we're gonna have a good time. And again, a lot of activity here in the lobby here at Hotel Conneaut. People coming and getting their readings, and it's been a lot of fun. So if you're in the area, please stop by. Stop by the desk, say hello. Pick up a free wristband, and go in, check out some of the vendors if you're looking for some some protective stones or oils or candles or information on the paranormal. This is the place to come today. And in here at our booth, we're always willing to talk. So just come on up to the booth, and we'll be happy to discuss the paranormal with you. So if you've got some EVPs you want to talk about, we'll look at them. And the Skeptic Sanctum, remember, we don't judge. We do not judge here at the Skeptic Sanctum as much as we'd like to. No, we wouldn't be the Skeptic Sanctum if we didn't. But anyway, no, we'll talk to you, we'll listen, share your stories with us, and if you want to, we'll put you on the air if you want. More than happy to do that as well. So stop on by Hotel Conneaut, Lake Conneaut, Pennsylvania. We'll be live here off and on all day today and for about half of tomorrow. So if you want to stop by, please do. $5 to get in. Psychic readings are like $20. So very reasonably priced today. And hey, if you come tonight, stay the night. They have a nice little Bistro right across from me. It's open right now. They have some good food and drinks. And last night they had karaoke. Well, last night it was karaoke, but good times had by all. And with a couple drinks, anything is possible. So anyway, this is Tom from the Skeptic Sanctum. Thank you for joining us today. We'll be back in a little bit. So feel free to shoot us a message anytime you need to. We're here, and we're gonna go ahead and Shanghai some of the paranormal teams and vendors here and bring them up to the booth and put them in the comfy chair here at the Skeptic Sanctum. Otherwise, I don't know how to turn this off because Phoenix is gone, so I guess I'm gonna have to talk until she gets back. I guess that's the problem when you leave somebody in charge that doesn't know how to work this newfangled equipment that's right in front of me here, like all these buttons and diodes and things. I don't know which ones to push or whatever, so I'm going to have to talk for the next 20 minutes until Phoenix gets back. But we're more than happy to do that here. And if I can bring somebody online in a little bit, I'll bring him back here behind the desk at our makeshift studio here at Lake Conneaut, the Hotel Conneaut, Lake Conneaut, Pennsylvania. And we'll see if we can talk to somebody. Ooh, somebody's checking out the creepy doll. Kind of fun. Good times. Doll is pretty creepy. It was like an old Barbie doll that they dressed up and painted, put makeup on. It looks pretty cool. So, but it looks just like their daughter, so kind of cool. More people walking to the lobby. So, again, very busy today.
That's what the mineral is.
Yes? Oh, pizza. Nice.
You want it?
Sure.
You want another slice too?
No, that's enough.
All right, there, I'll leave that with
There's
you.
pizza and napkins. Nice. Love when a plan comes together. And where's that quote from? Send us a message. First one wins a free wristband. I love it when a plan comes together. Who says it and what TV show was it from? And you get a free wristband. Yeah. So come on by. Hotel Conneaut, Lake Conneaut, Pennsylvania. We're here. Oh, we did a walk around the amusement park today, and I did learn something. The roller coaster actually works. I was as shocked as anybody because it doesn't look like it does, but I may have to come back and check it out because if it runs, that's the roller coaster I want to ride on. It's an old rickety roller coaster from the 1930s that was built, and we talked to one of the volunteers in the park, and he says, yep, every summer it works. I went, oh my God. And, another good thing, tonight, after it gets dark, we are going to meet up with someone who actually did some ghost tours of the park. And we're going to hopefully have a walk around the park sometime this evening. If I can do Facebook Live, I will. Maybe too dark to do that. And, get some of the history behind the park. And, is it haunted? During the day, it's kind of surreal walking around a place because this amusement park is out in the middle of nowhere. It's, you can just walk up to it. You can walk in. It's easy. And there's no graffiti. There's no vandalism. It's, like, really cool. In the summertime, it is a water park, too. So, it's really cool. And if you have a chance to come here off-season,
Yeah, the other gentleman got it for us.
it's awesome. And, walking around now, it is kind of surreal walking around this amusement park and, like the bumper cars. They're there. They're dusty and dirty from being out all winter long, but, some of them are turned over and stuff. And the train for the amusement park, it's sitting in a tunnel. It's like, wow, it's just right there. You can walk right up to it, take pictures, whatever. Nothing's running right now, and all the carnival rides, of course, are there. It's just like, if you're doing an apocalyptic movie, this would be the amusement park to come to because it just looks like it was just people just left. It's crazy. It's weird. I know. But, if you have a chance to come here and check it out, and I haven't been here in the summertime when the park is open, so I may have to check that out. Stay here at the Hotel Conneaut. Room rates are very reasonable. So if you happen to be in this area and you want a good weekend, this is the place to come. Right on the edge of a lake, and there's festivities here. There's restaurants and bars and whatever you want here. And it seems like just a very fun place. Now, back in the 50s, this was probably like the Catskills. This was the place where people would come for their summer retreats. A lot of summer homes were here right on the lake. There was swimming. You had the amusement park, and it was one of the places. So the hotel isn't as big as it used to be. It's probably like a third of what it used to be. There was a fire here a number of years back that took out 2 wings of the hotel, but the hotel is rustic. It still has the keys. You have to put it in a lock and turn, so none of the fancy swipe your card or put your little card up to the door and unlock the room. It's more of the you got to put the key in, and sometimes the locks are kind of temperamental, should I say. And the hotel is haunted.
Oh yeah, I've already experienced so much stuff just this morning alone.
Really, Danielle?
It was like, so I walked past his daughter's room, and they're like out wandering around, and I heard like someone walking in her room, and I stopped thinking maybe it was me, like stepping on the floor. No, it continued to go on in her room, and she's right next to me, and she's not there. So we had that, and then another time I was walking to my room. I'm the only one there, and you hear like a little kid behind you say, "Hey, stop." And I turn around like, oh my God, thinking it's coming from a room. No, I stood there for like 30 minutes. Nothing else was said. So it happens all the time. I mean, it's just crazy here. I love it. It's so peaceful, but so much fun.
It is.
You never know what to expect around any corner.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, the hotel is rustic, with the keys and stuff. And, when talking with some of the staff, they have the same problem. Like the housekeepers had the same problem with the keys trying to get into a room. And sometimes the spirits won't let them in. Crazy as that sounds. So the spirits won't let them in until they say, "Please let me in," and all of a sudden the door, click, unlocks. It's weird. It's a weird place. So please, if you're in this area and don't want to stay the night, just stop by. Go into the restaurant, have a drink, get some food, check out the views of the lake, walk around the amusement park. And in the summertime, there's a water park here that is open, plus the amusement park and the rides, and I guess it's pretty reasonable too. A ride ticket is like $10, and that means you can ride a roller coaster as many times as you want. So that'd be worth it for me. Absolutely. So stop on by Hotel Conneaut here, Lake Conneaut, Pennsylvania, at the Psychic Fair. This is, my gosh, how many times have we been here? 4 or 5 times? I don't know, but one of our most favorite of all venues to come, talk to people. Everybody's really friendly. The hotel is, like I said, it's pleasant. The workers are very nice, and it's just a fun place. So feel free, if you're in the area, stop by, come on, say hello. Grab a free wristband. We still have some left. Get a bag of popcorn or a slice of pizza. I got hot dogs here right in the lobby. Pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. And like I said, this lobby is hopping right now. Nobody behind me, but, in front of me, walking past the booth. Lots of people coming by saying, "Oh my God, you're on the air." Yeah, I am on the air. But you can stop by and say hello if you want. That's quite all right. But these are mostly people that are here for the readings or picking up some of their wares. They need some stones for whatever reason, or some oils, or to get a psychic reading. This is where they came today. And there's people here just lounging around, eating some food, chilling, waiting for their reading time to come up. And like so, a lot of very competent psychics are in the room over here today. A lot of good friends of ours. So stop on by. Looking forward to seeing you. If you're in the area, please feel free. Always a pleasure seeing the fans of the Skeptic Sanctum. And I still can't figure out how to turn off this thing. So, I can stop streaming. I see it now. Yes. All right. So this is Tom with the Skeptic Sanctum. We're broadcasting live from the Hotel Conneaut, Lake, Pennsylvania. And I'm going to take a short break, give my vocal cords just a little rest. And we'll be back with you in a little bit. So stay tuned for more. Hopefully the next time we come on, we'll bring on a guest. And we'll talk to one of the paranormal team that are in the area. Well, we're at the fair. All right. Take care, everyone. Peace out. Talk to you soon.
Next to it.
Now we're live? All right. I'm going to go out front. I know you can't see me now. I'm on the wrong camera. But I'm going to hang out front. Out from behind the desk, where the peoples are. This is Tom with the Skeptic Sanctum. Welcome back. We're here live at the Hotel Conneaut, Lake Conneaut, Pennsylvania, doing a little bit of paranormal stuff. And Phoenix is making sure that I'm properly framed in the picture. There we go. Do I have to lean like this? Oh, lean. Okay, my neck hurts. I can't do that. You guys are going to have to put up with me being diagonal. Whoa. Camera's moving all over the place. How are we now? Check. Testing. Good. All right. Hey, we're back. And looking out at the beautiful lake. Crystal clear? No. Blue water of Lake Conneaut. Right out there. Kind of cool. Nice place. The weather is beautiful today, nice and sunny. We're here at the Paranormal Psychic Fair at the Hotel Conneaut on beautiful Lake Conneaut here in Pennsylvania, and one of our favorite venues. It's been happening. It's been an happening place today, without a doubt. Lots of people coming in, getting psychic readings, buying stuff. There's some lectures that are going on all day and throughout the evening. For some of them, there's a fee for them. There's a gallery reading at 7 o'clock tonight. So if you're in the area and you're into that, stop on by the Hotel Conneaut. Stuff going on. There's also a ghost hunt here tonight also. And the hotel does have some probably some paranormal activity. A lot of people have experienced some stuff here, so it's a cool venue. And if you want to investigate, tonight's tonight too. So stop on by. Again, there'll be a fee for that, but you can check with the paranormal folks, and they'll be happy to set you up with their ghost tour. And there's some experienced ghost hunters on there. So if you've never had a ghost hunt before and never went on a paranormal investigation, now's your chance to go on an investigation and see how they use some of their fancy equipment and stuff. And if you do stop by the bar. I'll be having a drink or two. So and then you can tell me about your experiences as you walked around the hotel. We have investigated this hotel before, and saw some things that we can't explain, but it happens. That's what happens in the paranormal field. So if you're interested, feel free, stop by Hotel Conneaut tonight. There's a ghost hunt tonight. Psychic fair going on all day today. And there's psychics here. You can get readings. There's vendors in here with lots of cool stuff that if you need some protective stones or whatever you're looking for, this is the place to find it here today. Now, we've been broadcasting throughout the day, and we did talk about the Rosalie movie. So if you're fans of paranormal horror films, Rosalie, you can look for it online. That's Rosalie, Rosaleigh. Google it, and you'll see a movie based on a semi-true story by a friend of ours, and the creepy doll just fell down. She's been doing that all day today, grabbing people and stuff. And, yeah, we'll lean her against the wall. There we go. You're drunk, doll. Go home. Yeah, the creepy doll fell down. Yeah, a lot of people coming in for the psychic fair today, so we're going to wish them welcome. Hi. How you guys doing? Welcome. Hi. Good. We're broadcasting live, so. Yeah, we're on the air live. Just walk on by. Don't even say hi. It's okay. Okay, they said hi. Good. They at least said hi. So that's what we're looking for here. I'm like the doorman today, the greeter, without holding the actual door. People have to come by me before they go back to where the psychics and stuff are. And this stuff. Hi guys, welcome. We're broadcasting live. How you doing? Say hi. Say hi to the internet. There we go. That's what they want. All right. They said hi to you guys. Hi to the internet from Hotel Conneaut here in Lake Conneaut, Pennsylvania. Good times. But weather is beautiful outside. Last time we were here in April, they had a freak snowstorm, about 6 inches of snow. It was crazy. I mean, it was like 40, 50 degrees one day, and then wake up the next morning, and there's like 6 inches of snow. Crazy, I tell you. It melted like in a day, but it was just nuts. It was like a freak blizzard came in, dumped a whole bunch of snow, and then melted. So, kind of cool. Made for an interesting ride home. That was about a year ago. But lots of good food here. There's the restaurant here is open all day till about into the wee hours of the morning. So if you're hungry here, there's places to eat. You can get a drink. And the hotel lobby here, they got pizza and popcorn and pretzels and stuff. So come on by if you want to have a good time tonight or today. Paranormal psychic fair here at Hotel Conneaut on beautiful Lake Conneaut here in Pennsylvania. Lovely time. Blue water, man. It's just gorgeous out here. The hotel itself is kind of rustic. It's old, but it's they've done wonders with it. They're doing a good job of keeping it up. And if you want to have a step back into the past, this hotel, it'll bring back some memories. If you're my age, or if you're my age or older, this place here will actually bring you back to like, oh my God, I can't believe I stayed at a hotel like this. They don't have the fancy key cards for the doors where you slide or tap the door handle and the door opens. They have keys, and sometimes the keys don't always work the way they should. The locks are kind of temperamental, and some of it they say is due to the paranormal activity here in a hotel. Is sometimes you actually have to ask the spirits nicely, please let me into the room, and voila, the door just clicks open. It's crazy, but it happens. I can attest to that. I was struggling when I first got here last night. I checked in, and it was perfect. Door like click open, no problem. I was taking stuff up to the room, from the car, and I went to open the door again. It would not unlock for me for nothing, or it won't lock for me, and you got to fidget with it and stuff. It's crazy, and it's just nuts. But and we've interviewed some of the housekeepers that worked here, and they've said the same thing. And these are people that work at the hotel on a daily basis, and they have trouble getting into some of the rooms. It's weird, And they say a lot of times they say, hey, okay, please let me into the room, and voila, the click, and the door opens. I kid you not, it's weird. And Danielle, here in the studio just said it's like The Shining. So imagine being to the hotel with Jack Nicholson and Shelley Duvall. Yeah, this is kind of like that place. But it's a seasonal hotel on the lake. And back in the heyday, this was, and I want to say again, I've mentioned this before, this was probably the Catskills of New York. This was the place to come, with the amusement park right here, the lake right here, swimming, boating, skiing. Everything was right here. And this hotel it's about a third of its former size. There was a fire many years back that took out like 2 wings of the hotel. So it's not as big, and there are no elevators in this hotel either, which is kind of weird. So the floors creak. It's rickety, but very nice place. A lot of weddings and stuff here. Kind of picturesque, especially right on here on the water. It's really nice. They do a good job. So if you have an opportunity to stop by or in the area here in western Pennsylvania, feel free to stop by Lake Conneaut. And if you're here in the summertime, check out the amusement park. I think your ride ticket's like $10. They got a really cool wooden roller coaster that I thought should be condemned looking at it, but I guess it actually works. So I'm gonna have to come back. It's only about an hour and a half from Cleveland. I may have to come back and just check that out and ride on that roller coaster because it's pretty cool. I know we've on previous broadcasts we've actually gone live and showed you the sights and sounds of this, what looks like an abandoned amusement park. And right now it is pretty much abandoned, but the volunteers that spend their time with upkeep of the park by painting some of the attractions and keeping the rides working and stuff like that. They are out in full force today, scraping paint off old benches and repainting them, cleaning up some of the rides. So, the people love their park here. And I'm actually going to have to come back for the summer and just check it out because it looks like a cool place. Mostly kiddie rides, but the roller coaster is something. If you're a roller coaster aficionado, this roller coaster was built, I think, back in the 40s. It's a creaky old wooden coaster, but those are it probably doesn't go very fast, but I mean, it's the main attraction at this park. And if it does actually work, this guy has to actually give it a try because I think it'd be awesome. So that's going to be on my bucket list for this summer, is come back and actually check out the amusement park. And it's a water park also. So you can, go down the giant water slides or splash around in the pools. So it should be okay. And things have died down for the moment. Everybody's in their room. I know there's a lecture going on right now. Somebody's talking about angels. And there's some other lectures going on throughout the day today. There's a gallery reading tonight at 7 o'clock. So if you want a fun experience with a psychic in a group setting, it's a $20 fee. It's pretty cool if you like that kind of stuff. I've sat through some gallery readings before, and it is a lot of fun. So if you happen to be at the hotel and here at Lake Conneaut, please stop by, say hello, pick up a free Skeptic Sanctum wristband if you want. And John's here's behind me. I just feel him breathing on my neck and he runs away. Yeah, John was back and he left. Yeah. Nobody tells me these things when he's behind me, but luckily I felt his presence that time. So he was more stealthy the first time when he did it. Not as stealthy that time. Yeah, I figured. I wouldn't expect anything else from John. John Shahady, a good friend of ours. No, yeah. We haven't been mooned yet, so I don't have to see that. I won't miss it if I don't see it. So hopefully it won't be a full moon tonight. Yeah, another group of folks just came in, so pretty cool. How you doing? Welcome.
Thank you.
Hi. How you doing? Yeah, good. We're live on the air right now, broadcasting live on the internet. Say hi to the internet.
Hi, Internet.
There we go. All right. Awesome. And we have a roadblock. A log jam. Ooh. And everybody is not looking at me because they don't want to talk on a microphone, I'm sure. They see me holding the microphone, they look the other way. I don't know why. Yeah. And I'm not doing any dancing. Maybe later. After a couple drinks. Or 3 or 4. Yeah. Yeah. At 5 o'clock, I'll be in the bar. So again, pretty busy here today. The restaurant is hopping. The folks in the psychic fair it's been a lot of foot traffic today too. So it's I have to say it's one of the better events that since we've been coming here. It's been a steady flow of people coming in and out. A lot of folks and a lot of smiling, happy people too. So I mean, must have something to do with the weather too. The weather is beautiful outside, blue sky. Looking out at the lake right now, the water's all nice and blue. There's boats on the water, a lot of fishing going on. Probably too cold to go swimming. I wouldn't recommend that. I don't know if I'd swim in that water, but yeah, you never know. Looking out the window, there's a shark. It's a fake shark, but there's a shark out there. Hopefully it's not indigenous to these waters. Looks like a great white. I don't know. And I think a bus just dropped off some people, so that's kind of cool. Wow. We have a busload of people coming in. How you doing? Hi. And they walk by. Oh, how you doing? Good. Welcome. Yeah, we're live on the internet right now. Yeah, I'm just waiting for some poor sap. I mean, somebody, poor unsuspecting person, and we'll interview them online here in a few minutes. Got to be very careful. Now, these are the people I really want to talk to online because it's obviously your birthday. Yep. Come over this way so we can see the shirt. This way. The camera's right here. So over here. Spirit Lives Matter. See, folks? Spirit Lives Matter. Phoenix is going to adjust the camera so we can get it one more time. She's going to get the shirt.
Yeah. She's got it too. We're all wearing it. Yeah.
I see that. I saw this group of people come in, and now I see the one for the birthday girl. So what? So step over this way a little bit. What's your name?
Chrissy.
Chrissy. Now tell me, why a paranormal weekend?
Well, it's my birthday. My brother passed on my birthday, so we come up to try to connect with him.
Have you already talked with the psychic yet today?
Yeah.
Did it? Was it helpful?
Not particularly.
Yeah.
Stuff we already knew.
Oh, okay. Well, the psychic knew it too, so that's kind of weird, huh? Yeah. Have you had a good experience here so far?
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. We're making a whole girls' day out of it, so.
Yeah.
This is my crew, my besties. The rest of them are outside, so.
Well, that is so. I love the shirts. I saw them when you guys first came in.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yep, they were great.
Awesome. So you doing the ghost hunt tonight too?
Probably not. Nah.
I told you I was trying to talk.
Yeah, we have a baby with
yeah,
us, little tiny fella. So.
Yeah. Well, party starts early, so yeah. Woo! Well, check out the gallery reading tonight. That might be kind of fun for your group.
Yeah.
At 7 o'clock tonight, there's a gallery reading.
Okay.
It's like $20 a person, and for a group of people to come in, it's already some people signed up, but something to think about.
All right. Thanks.
Thank you. We have free wristbands. Double glass doors. Way in the back. Third set. Sanctum wristbands. Complimentary. That was fun. We actually hijacked some folks. I saw the birthday squad folks and said I had to talk to them for sure. And hopefully we get some of the paranormal teams out here a little bit and interview them and talk about what they do and how they do it and what they found and maybe share some other evidence and maybe they have some stuff saved online that you can go out and listen or see for yourself of things that they captured on tape or video or in digital recordings. You never know. We always found some stuff that I can't explain. There's a lot of stuff we try to debunk, and some stuff you can't explain. So that's what this field is all about. A lot of times in the paranormal is not just trying to disprove everything, but like, oh my gosh, when I find stuff, that you can't explain, it's good to get another set of eyes on it or ears or whatever to say, oh my gosh, that is kind of freaky. That's kind of freaky. But yeah, a lot of folks coming and going here at the Hotel Conneaut, and it looks like a motorcycle gang just showed up. Awesome! Can this get any better? Yeah, it would be better if you come up. If you were here, it would be a lot better. So stop on by. Here we are at the Hotel Conneaut, Lake Conneaut, Pennsylvania. It's a great venue today. A lot of folks coming and going. A lot of foot traffic. It's pretty awesome. So come on in. Get a reading. Stay time for the gallery reading. Stay time for the ghost hunt. It's going to be a good time. We're here all weekend. We're here today and tomorrow. So feel free, stop on by and have some fun with us. Here, stop by the table. Get a free complimentary Skeptic Sanctum wristband. Why they're going fast. We had a whole bunch. Now we only have 4 left. We got more. Let's not put them all out. Just not putting them all out, and more people coming in. Hi, everyone. Welcome. How y'all doing? Say hi to the internet. Yeah, say hi. Oh, the doll fell over. The doll grabbed somebody again. The creepy doll keeps on grabbing people. It's weird. It's creepy and scary. So it's been fun watching them. Oh, now the doll's on the table. Nice. That's lovely. So we have a poster of Rosalie and then the creepy Rosalie doll. Wow.
On top of the angel spirit, or positive light and angel.
Yes. Awesome times. So again, a lot of folks come and go in here. Good time. A lot of smiling faces too. It's a good event so far. A nice venue. So if you have a chance, go. And here's a paranormal staff person. How's it going, Chris?
What's going on, Tom?
How you doing?
Hanging in there, buddy.
So again, for the guys on the internet, what team are you with?
Ohio Lost Souls Paranormal.
Ohio Lost Souls Paranormal. Where you out of, like, what area?
Youngstown, Ohio.
Youngstown, Ohio. So what have you been up to lately? Any good haunts recently?
I kind of took a little bit of time off for health reasons, and
I feel ya.
we got a full summer booked up, though. We're going to Waverly next month.
Cool.
We're going to Hillview Manor in June.
Mm-hmm.
Back to OSR probably in August.
Mm-hmm.
So we got a few things lined up.
Those are 3 probably of between Mansfield, OSR, Waverly down in Kentucky, and Hillview Manor in where's that? I know the city.
Newcastle.
Yeah, Newcastle, Pennsylvania. 3 great places to investigate, without a doubt.
Oh yeah, we've been to OSR quite a few times.
Yeah, that's one of the premier haunts I think in the country.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, and Waverly's up there too. So
Yeah, we can't wait for that one.
yeah, I know we had a couple folks from our team go to Waverly actually last weekend.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
So I didn't get to make it because other reasons.
Yeah.
Other reasons.
Right.
So, but they did Waverly and Hillview Manor, one of my most favorite places to go.
Yeah.
And I got a couple good EVPs out of Hillview Manor. So good times.
Oh yeah. We've never been there, so we're
Not,
looking forward to it.
it's an awesome place. I mean, it's it's cool. You won't be disappointed going to Hillview.
Right.
That's for sure.
Man.
We've been there a number of times, and got some good, like I said, good EVP, some good evidence out of there.
Right. Good deal.
Good times. Well, thanks for stopping by.
Not a problem, buddy. Anytime.
All right,
I'll
Chris.
see you later.
Thanks, Chris. All right. So, fun times. A good friend of ours, Chris, Ohio Lost Souls Paranormal out of Youngstown, and a great guy. We've investigated with him before. Great times, and it's always fun when their team is here, especially when they get teamed up with Black Sheep Paranormal, from our neck of the woods, up here in Northeast Ohio. Great times, and he's got a full slate with 3 premier venues coming up. Now, everybody's heard of the Ohio State Reformatory in Mansfield. I mean, just going up to that place is eerie. I mean, you go back and look at the movie Shawshank Redemption, and seeing that the building itself is very ominous. It's scary to look at. That like a castle almost, and it's just like very daunting just even looking at that building. Waverly, an old I guess tuberculosis hospital. A lot of stuff has gone on there in the past, so don't need to mention. And we'll have some folks online here probably in the coming weeks and actually talking about their investigation when we went to Waverly, what they found, and they're still going through the evidence now. And then we'll have a show on that, so they can talk about that. And then Hillview Manor in Newcastle, Pennsylvania, another one of my favorite locations to go to. Just a great place, and it had a history being a nursing home, a poor house for folks, in different things, but a lot of evidence there. And actually, I've gotten a couple EVPs out of there that were pretty cool that I can't explain. So good times. So they're going to have some good investigation. Hopefully we can have them back on the show and they can actually talk about some of the evidence they find or what they didn't find. Always fun. But just going on to those locations, I have a feeling they're going to find some decent stuff. But those are three of the premier location as far as ghost hunters go across the country. Mansfield, the Ohio State Reformatory, and Waverly Hills down in Kentucky. Those are two of the premier haunts that every ghost hunter wants to go to, and they got both of them lined up this coming summer. So that would be awesome. That is going to be awesome. So it'll be cool. So again, looks like another gaggle of folks is congregating outside, getting ready to come in. So, like I said, a lot of activity here today. People coming in and out. So it's been I'm gonna have to say, a very successful event here. So if you're in the area here in Western Pennsylvania, and near Conneaut, stop on by. You won't be disappointed. Good folks are here. A lot of smiling, happy people are coming in, and they're coming in. They're buying stuff from the vendors. They're getting readings, and like I said, there's stuff going on tonight too. A gallery reading at 7 o'clock. Ghost hunt tonight through this historic hotel. You can't miss out. So if you're into the paranormal and you want to have a unique, one-of-a-kind experience, this is the place to come tonight. So stop on by. I think the Psychic Fair ends at 5 o'clock today, but events going on all throughout the night and also tomorrow. So if you're not doing anything on Sunday, when you get up or after you do some yard work or, after church, stop on by. Come on by. We'll be here, and you can stop by the table, say hi. We'll be here, off and on throughout the day tomorrow, and it should be it should be another stellar day. Weather's supposed to be beautiful again, and I just can't, looking out the windows right now, I just can't say how gorgeous. If I could show you this right now, how gorgeous it is outside. People walking along the boardwalk down there, taking in the sights of the water. Yeah, I heard there's a lake monster in the water someplace, but I haven't seen it pop its head up yet. But it's just beautiful. So, just a beautiful place. All right, so I think I'm going to take another break, give my vocal cords a rest. So if you happen to be in the area, feel free, stop by. We're here at the Hotel Conneaut, Lake Conneaut, Pennsylvania. Stop on by, say hello, and we will chat at you in a little bit. Take care, everyone. Am I in camera? Am I in focus? I'm live. Hi, everyone. This is Tom with the Skeptic Sanctum. We're live at the Hotel Conneaut at beautiful Lake Conneaut, Pennsylvania. It's a beautiful day. Sun is shining. The water is blue. I mean, lovely time here. There's a psychic fair going on, and we have some special guests that have volunteered to talk with us today. And as soon as we get by here, okay, come over this way. And we have Joyce, Misty, and Peggy. And what group are you from?
We are from the 12th Dimension Paranormal Investigation Team based out of Corey, Pennsylvania.
Corey, Pennsylvania. So how long have you been investigating?
We've been doing this for 15 years.
That's a long time. That's before it got popular to do investigating.
I have been involved for 15. She joined the group in 2011.
That's still a long time, though, to be doing this. So what got you started?
Actually, seeing our first orb.
An orb, okay.
We couldn't figure out what we were seeing in our photos, these little balls of light that kept showing up, and one thing led to another, and we started researching, and we started just experimenting and realized just how phenomenal they really are.
You know, and orbs are those controversial things out there that, you know, you're either a fan of orbs or you're not, because, you know, some people, orbs are just water, dust, bugs, whatever.
Some are. We agree 100% with that. But we, from personal experience, we have done evidence review. We have seen orbs flying around go through our bodies and watch our investigators respond. Yes. We have felt them surrounding us when we were actually trying to photograph them.
Right.
We have too many things to tell us differently.
No, I agree. I mean, you know, a lot of times I think some people get crazy and like every orb is a spirit, which I disagree with, but you get those instances where, okay, I cannot explain this orb. You know, I've got an orb story too. It's pretty much the same. We can't explain it. It can't be debunked. You say, oh, it's a bug. Well, a bug would have an erratic movement. This was a smooth flight path. It wasn't round either. It was like fairy shaped. And it was like, okay, how do you explain that? So I agree with you. Like 99% of orbs are probably, you know, an anomaly in the environment or the atmosphere. But then you get those couple that, oh my gosh, especially the ones if you see them travel through you or, you know, around you or interact with you. Those are crazy.
We have learned throughout the years that the people need to understand to get phenomenal orb photographs. You have to understand that spirit resides here and we're here. You have to make a connection with them. To do that, the key is laughter and music. Go out, have fun, just enjoy yourself. Take a few photographs before you start it, and then just start snapping away. You're going to be amazed at the phenomenal photographs that you get. They want to interact.
All right. So what do you normally do? You said you use music, you know, during an investigation. So how do you put that into your investigation?
We do actual investigations for clients. We don't do that. This is just when we're actually going out of our way to photograph orbs. Normally they're around us all the time. They know that we believe in them. They're right there to make a connection with them, and they never hesitate to show themselves. But people need to understand that they're spirit. You know, we're spirit in a physical body. Well, that's what they are. They're spirit. They're energy. So in order to truly make that connection, you have to have fun. You have to laugh, and just that shifts your frequency.
No, I think there's a lot of, you know, stock that goes into that, because I know the investigations that, you know, we're having a good time at seem to be more productive when getting any evidence versus the time like, oh my God, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Why am I still here? Blah, blah, blah. But when things start getting, you know, when you still have that fun attitude and you're laughing and stuff, you know, I agree. I think that's when I've got, you know, just going back thinking about it, that's when I've gotten some of my stuff.
To when they're doing family gatherings, Christmas, holidays, I mean, to really help them to heal, really take the time to photograph your people at play, people having fun. Really pay attention to their photos. Those are your loved ones. They're making a presence. They're there. They show as orbs, because it's the least amount of energy for a spirit to manifest as an orb.
Right.
In order for them to fully manifest, they have to draw from the environment around them, from us, from equipment.
Right. So besides a camera, what other kinds of equipment do you use when you do on a standard investigation?
We use REM pods, digital recorders, Mel meters, cameras. We started implementing a game cam, which is super exciting. They're very good at capturing spirit.
A game cam like hunting.
Yep.
Nice.
Lots of equipment. Laser grid pens, that cast a pattern on the wall. It's very easy for spirit just to walk by and you can see the grid break.
Yeah, we've used those before, and we did buy a couple of the cop cams, the little tiny night vision cameras. So actually, our team used them down at Waverly this past weekend. So hopefully, once we have a chance to go through those.
What we've discovered is your webcam system, all it actually is a security system. We've discovered that we had purchased originally an 8-piece webcam system, but you don't really need 8 pieces. If they're starting out, buy a 2-piece. You don't need that many cameras because when you're doing evidence review, if you've been there for 4 hours, that's 4 hours per camera. 4 hours per audio. You know what I mean?
I don't have the patience to go through all that.
Evidence review is very.
I don't.
Yeah. So we have learned throughout the years we don't use all our webcams.
Right. Yeah, and I agree. Now the one orb I was telling you about, it was off a webcam system. He had like 8 cameras set up in the school, and we saw the orb fly across one of the cameras, and when we saw it live happen, I mean, our mouths just dropped. Going, what was that?
Our most pronounced, prominent orb experience that we've ever had. We've had it. They're rare. A couple times we have seen an orb go by the camera real slow, and it's blinking off and on like it's pulsating. We can't explain that.
Right.
Is it charging? What is it doing? But it's almost like it's curious. Almost like, you know what I mean? It slows its speed down and just kind of it's something.
So what are some of the, if you had to pick one or two of your most favorite investigation spots, what would they be?
Prospect Place in Zanesville, Ohio. We love that place, not only for the historical aspects of it. It's a 29-room mansion. Phenomenal spirit activity there, and we love it. It's just so beautiful, and it's just a very powerful place. We love it.
Yeah, that's another one of the, somebody mentioned some others earlier today, Mansfield and Hillview Manor and one more, Waverly. And that, I think Prospect Place is up there with those. If you're a ghost hunter anywhere in the country, those are some of the spots that everybody knows about. Prospect Place is one of those.
Captured phenomenal evidence at Prospect.
Yeah, that's one of those, that should be on every ghost hunter's bucket list, to go along with the reformatory down to Mansfield and, and even Waverly. Those are 3.
We'll get there. We've talked about it, but we haven't done it yet, but we will.
Yeah, and even Hillview Manor in Newcastle. I mean, it's been on some of the Ghost Brothers were there, and the ones that do the trap.
Yep.
They almost set the building on fire, but
I know who you mean.
We're not going to mention any names.
Notice all of those paranormal groups that are on TV are following the same pattern that we are. They're just going to haunted locations.
Yeah, exactly.
We visited some of those locations.
Yeah.
So.
Now, you said you do private investigations too?
We started doing house investigations and cleansings probably 7 or 8 years ago. We're nonprofit, so we help clients, and we do we do cleansings, and we don't do them on the same night because house cleansings or building cleansings, whatever. Sometimes you're truly going into battle. It takes a lot of energy on our part to do the cleansing itself, so they have to be separate. But we are nonprofit, and we've helped a lot of people. We've done probably, 20 house investigations and maybe 15 house cleansings.
Right.
And we've been very successful.
Oh, good. So if somebody wanted to get in touch with you, do you have a Facebook page or something?
We did it one time. We're working on that again. We had an error happen. We don't really know what happens, but we're working on that.
So the 12th dimension. All right. Well, thank you for stopping by today. This was a lot of fun. I always like talking to the other paranormal teams and see what you guys are up to, or where you're from, and where you've been. So thank you so much for joining us today. Thanks a lot. All right, everyone, that was the 12th Dimension here. They have a booth set up here at Conneaut at the fair. And they have a lot of their orb pictures actually posted at their table, so you can actually see the evidence that they've taken over the years in full view. And you can judge for yourself whether was it real or atmospheric conditions, those orbs. So you just never know. It's a party here. It's pandemonium. Pandemonium. There we go. No. Well, like I said, it's still hopping here at the Hotel Conneaut. A lot of folks visiting the fair still, and the room in there is packed. There's still a line of people waiting to see psychics, and I think the thing ends at 5, so they've probably wrapped up with taking the reservations for today, and again, but we'll be here again tomorrow doing the same thing. So looking forward to another fun day here, and maybe in a little bit I may actually get on Facebook Live and walk around outside a little bit and show you some of the sights and sounds of this area around the hotel. It's beautiful today. Sure you can. Feel free. So anyway, this is Tom with the Skeptic Sanctum. The unpaid intern is here. We're working the equipment because I'll screw it up. So anyway, we'll be back in a bit. Talk to you later. No, I am now. Hi everyone, this is Tom with the Skeptic Sanctum.
Yeah, screaming.
We've had a great day today at Hotel Conneaut here in Conneaut Lake, Pennsylvania. The weather's been beautiful outside, so I got to walk around a little bit. The psychic fair has been crazy busy, and people are still coming in. It ends at 5 o'clock today, and they still have a line of people waiting to get readings. So it's like, wow, a successful event for Laura. So, I want to thank her for inviting us today. And this was going to be our last broadcast for today. So we just have to pay some bills and do some shout outs to some folks that may or may not be listening or catching the show later when we're broadcasting somewhere in the future or the past. We always got to put that in there. But we've had a fun day, and I want to thank everybody that's tuned in for a portion of our show today. We will be back live again tomorrow, starting around 10 o'clock maybe, and on till a little bit before 5, sort of like today, before we head back to Cleveland. And, wow, great day. Good weekend so far. So, Danielle.
When you think it's done?
Yeah.
Like, more people just come piling in. It's so awesome.
Yeah, I'll let you move over here and see if we can move the camera around. There we go.
So I can pretend that I know what I'm doing?
Yes, you can. So you had some folks you wanted to have shout-outs to?
I have several, actually.
Okay.
So, just give me a minute, though.
Yeah.
Just talking.
Yeah.
I got to keep looking.
Oh.
I wasn't quite ready.
Oh, I'm sorry. So I'll keep on talking. That's okay. I can do that easily. So again, a great day here at the Hotel Conneaut.
It's called like Conneaut, like the drink. Is that how you say that?
Conneaut.
Conneaut. No. What's the drink?
Oh, cognac.
That's what I always think of.
Yeah.
After last night.
Ooh, yeah. There was a lot last night. A lot of drinking last night. Ooh,
So
bottle of
what you miss
Crown.
on day one?
Yeah, good times. More to come tonight. So there is a gallery reading at 7 o'clock tonight. There's also a ghost hunt starting at 10 to 2. So if you're in the area and you want to sit through the gallery reading and get a psychic reading in a fun format, with other people involved, come on by. There's a few spots still left. And also the ghost hunt put on by our friends at Panic D Paranormal. Sean and Marianne always do some good stuff, and Marianne did show up today, and she did not bring her hatchet this time, so I get to survive another day. She always tries to kill me with her hatchet, so
They're actually good
I'm safe.
friends of one of the people that I was going to do the shout out for,
Oh,
which
cool.
is Billy Cook and his wife. You can find them on YouTube at PSPR Paranormal Pursuit. They're a local here at Lake Erie.
Yeah.
They're really awesome. I grew up with Billy. And then I had no idea that, either one of us had any idea that either of us did the ghost hunting thing until like last year.
Wow.
They actually, the people putting on the paranormal or the ghost hunt, what am I talking about? It's like Monday for me right now. I've been at this so long. So anyways, they're good friends of hometown people. So that's always good.
Yeah.
All right, back to you now.
Well, I think a lot of these events, it is like, you're meeting, you're meeting new people, but you're also get together with friends that you haven't seen in a long time.
Yes, it's been years for us, it seems like.
Yeah, it has. So, again, I've ran into ghost hunters that hadn't seen in like 3 or 4 years that we've investigated with before, but just because of schedules and other issues going on, and life gets in the way, you just don't have time to do it. But it's nice seeing these folks that we haven't seen in a long time, and sometimes you just never miss a beat. So.
Right, that's totally us. Like, as soon as we all connected last night, it was like so much fun.
Oh yeah.
We're like a bunch of kids again.
Uh-huh.
And so when I get a
Absolutely.
weekend where I have no kids and I get to go hang out with my paranormal friends, we all become like 5 years old for like a minute. So that is always so fun. So before I do some shout outs, I have to tell a story real quick. So with the Rosalie movie, one of the guys who was in the movie, his name is Santiago. He was in season, what did I say, 4 of The Walking Dead. So he is also a military man. We love our military people. And so some years back, about 10 years back or so, life was just hitting him hard, and he wanted to commit suicide in that. And he said, God spoke to him and said, there's more for you in this life than committing. This isn't the end for you. And at that moment, he just yelled out, look at that. My accent's changing now, son. I'm from Kentucky. he yelled out, hi-ya. And so it's been a thing that's kept him going. He has shared it everywhere he goes. He shares his story. The PTSD thing is kind of where, it come from. A lot of people, not even just the military people, but a lot of people with PTSD, people who doesn't have it outside of that world, they don't understand what we really go through. Trust me, we don't want to walk around feeling the way we do. We don't want to have the PTSD. I can't even tell you how long it's been since I've been able to ride in a car with somebody else driving, just from car wrecks and stuff. So I need to do a huge shout out to Santiago. Hi-ya, brother. And to all of those, our war veterans, those fighting now, those MIA, our POWs, all of them. You guys are a hero, and thank you so much. I also need to give a shout out to Sean at Wild TV. These are both people that are in the movie, that are associated with the movie, and they are in the Rosalie movie. You can get your copy. Rosalie Facebook page. And I have to do a shout out to another friend of ours who is also in some upcoming movies. His name is Kevin Van. Now that I asked him, now I'm totally going to mess it up. What was it?
Nada.
Van Naughty.
Naughty, yeah, there you go.
Van Nada,
Naughty.
Van Naughty, whatever. Anyway, so he has a book out at Amazon Books. It's called Paranormal FBI Cold Case Unit. It is written by Lisa Simpson, but it is created and extracted from the twisted mind of Kevin Van Naughty himself.
Nada.
Yeah. I like Naughty better.
Yeah, okay.
So anyways, and you know what? I was going to tell you all this stuff about it, but because I hate hearing myself on this, and I know I'm going to, I'm just going to stop. You can go look that up. But it's a really good book, so go check that out. And Chris Maggart, of course. I cannot give shout outs enough for Chris Maggart, who produced, written, edited, did a bunch of stuff, did everything, I should say, on the Rosalie movie, and given my daughter an amazing chance at that. Of course, the Skeptic Sanctum.
Yep. And the Skeptic Sanctum wants to thank you for stepping in and helping us out today. and tomorrow.
Hey, all I'm doing is just talking a bunch of gibberish. I don't even know.
That's what I do all the time.
You're good at it. I'm not. Okay, I hate my voice. And so, anyways, if you have not been to this place, what is it again? Because I'm totally gonna mess it up.
Conneaut Hotel.
Cognac.
Cognac. Yeah, Conneaut. Got it.
No, if you have not been here, it's really amazing. Everybody's been so awesome, so nice, and it's so peaceful.
Yeah.
And fun. We did karaoke last night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we did.
Fun.
We did.
We have a band tonight.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I know, right? You guys got to stay off the stage. You guys will totally be trying to take their mics. I know you guys.
I won't.
John will.
Yeah, John might. Cool. Good times. Well, again, thank you for stepping in today and helping us out. And we're without the intern tomorrow, so.
Yeah, that's right.
So
I'll be more prepared tomorrow, I promise, guys.
So if I mess up the equipment, it's totally my fault because the intern is bailing on us. People here are so
blame it
friendly.
on me.
Yeah, I'll blame it on her.
I
All
give
right.
it a lot.
Well, I want to thank everybody that's tuned in today, and we will see you again tomorrow at around 10 o'clock in the morning. You know, after I can sleep a little bit and
So I'm just looking at myself in the
nurse my headache I'm going to have, I'm sure. And we will see you tomorrow. So thanks again for tuning in, and hopefully we'll have another spectacular day at the Hotel Conneaut, Lake Conneaut, here in Pennsylvania.
cognac.
Let's go get some cognac. All right, everyone. We'll see you next time. Bye.